got a problem, nigga, say something. Yeah, if you got a problem, nigga, say something. All my niggas get it brackin' over here. Yeah, all my bitches get it brackin' over here. Yeah, if you got a problem, nigga, say something. I bet them bitch niggas won't say nothing. I'ma murk me a nigga, huh? I'ma have to murk me a nigga, huh?
I want you to make sure you know what the pieces is and all that.
Well, I didn't make that. Somebody that was.
Nah, we was just bullshit.
Yeah, see, they made a move. That wasn't mine.
Let's start. It's on you.
It's on me. Appreciate
You don't shake hands before battles, but it's all good.
Shit, right
Hey, Quico. Yo. You could just start. You could just pull up some of the shit that I be texting you and shit. You could just, yeah. The songs.
If we could make it a little brighter, it would be lit.
Nah, ain't nothing on that Lucci. Hey, yo, you can pull that Lucci shit up too. Play that Lucci shit, matter of fact. I had texted to you. I need the verse. No love. Hey, Clico. If these lights out here, is more light out here? There's more light out here or no? Yeah, I got it.
Oh yeah, perfect. Yeah, that's it. We here. Perfect.
No love, right, bro? Yeah.
So we good, right?
Yes, sir.
You want to play this?
Hey, don't play that yet. Wait till I finish this game with the camera. You can play something else though. That Chris Brown shit or something.
Oh yeah, you playing games, boss.
How you feeling, brother?
I can't complain one bit.
Focus, man. I'm not gonna ask you too many questions. You can ask a question. I need to read it.
I see. Grab the police boss.
Well, for everybody watching, we fresh off that House of Virginia,
There you go.
number 3 in the country. Y'all already know what it is, man. Get y'all books, man.
It's not an easy thing to do, no.
Not at all.
Not an easy thing to do.
Not at all. That shit might be harder than music. People really don't. A nigga listen to music. People don't read.
Really don't read. Yeah, that's not easy.
What inspired you to even say, yo, I'm gonna do a book? Like, I'm gonna actually.
Well, I already had, I already had the story in mind. You know what I mean? So it was just a matter of like, it deserved a book. It deserved a movie. You know what I mean? I'm just waiting for the right budget. But it's just like, that's like, anybody that know, like, that story is like my baby. You know what I mean? Like, I've been, like I said, when I was locked up, them two characters were like living in my head. Like, it was real shit. Like, it was happening. Like, it was a boy and a girl. And like, I would like lay down and I'd just be like making stuff happen. It's like, it was like Joe with his camera. You feel me? So I just had this shit in my head the whole time. And like, when I get home, but it was like obviously going back for just 3 years. So I come home in 2013, 2014. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna write this shit. And I really just wrote it line for line. Like I came home from jail with that one line. Cameron been with Joe since she was younger. And then I just wrote it line for line. Like I would get to a character, I'd be like, damn, what their name gonna be? I met her. And then I write it and I just keep going. And I didn't know how it was going until it ended. You know what I mean? So it was out for like 4 or 5 years, and then it just still like had to be revisited. Like I knew that it was going to be, you know what I mean, bigger than it was. You feel me? So, you know, I tapped into Jessica. Like I said, I found out she was a fan, and I'm like, oh, you got to write this book. You know what I mean? And, you know, I came across other authors. There's other authors that's fans and shit like that, but I ain't really like, I wasn't fucking with them like that. Like I read her shit, and I know she's special. So I'm like, we got to do this. You know, she was excited. She jumped right on board.
I heard when you were speaking today that the process took how long? Like it was a 4 weeks?
4 weeks, 25 chapters.
It's kind of unheard of. So, I mean, as far as you, like you said, it took time for you to develop these stories and create them.
Yes.
So it's been years of process of even just developing the thoughts.
Yes. No.
Okay.
Nah, it was like, the process was like, it probably took me like a week to write House of Virginia. The process was really like a writing process. Like if I just like start a story right now, like of 5 people upstairs in the studio, and then like I don't know what's next until I'm like, all right, well, one person walks downstairs, and then the other person follows them. Like I literally wrote it like that, line for line. You know what I mean? So it kind of just it kind of happened like with my thoughts, but it didn't take too long though. It didn't take too long.
As far as seeing what's coming out of the book and to actually see number 3, like, and to be getting that type of response, even tonight signing, shit was packed. People came out, showed love, like.
Yeah.
But I see niggas with 10 books, like. I'm like, nigga, you gonna read all of them, like.
Yeah. Like I don't know. Like I mean, like I said, I ain't never wrote a book before. I ain't an author, so I really ain't got nothing to compare it to. So, I mean, like I know what it's like to drop a tape and what my tape is supposed to do, but what it could do and shit like that. You know what I mean? So I ain't really been no author to know like this shit all dope to me. If it would have went number 12, I'd have been the same type of excited. You feel me? Like, cause I ain't never. But number 3 is like upper echelon. Like it's authors that can't do number 3. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm an author.
For those who want to get the book and if they could get a quick little summary, what is this about? Is this your life? Is this what's going on?
It's a fiction story. Like I had made it up as I went. What did I tell you? But nah, it's just like when you really like it's obviously an urban hood novel, but when you really tap into it, like it's more than that. You know what I mean? Like it's about HIV, it's about love, it's about loyalty, it's about friendship. You know what I mean? It's a little deeper story than that. You know what I mean? Because the main character ends up contracting HIV. You know what I mean? So it's a big story. Like there's a lot. You know what I mean? It's a lot. It's tapped into. You know what I mean? It's bigger than just like guns and shooting and yes. Hey, go down. Hey, twin.
Just me and my brothers, get into action, you know we packing right. We ain't have nothing, turn it to something, now we got action lights. They didn't love us, now we above them, now they ain't acting right. Feel like me loving, all of this loving, now they ain't acting right. My cousin, he laid low.
So the question is, you said it was a fiction, so it's not based on your life. Is it based on just things I guess you've seen and experiences?
Right. Yeah, like because did I do that? Okay. Yeah, it's a bunch of experiences, and you know what I mean. Like even when you look into like the blocks, it's blocks I grew up on, blocks that's familiar with my city and stuff like that. You know, just like all like life challenging problems and stuff like for all people from my age growing up and younger and older and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like AIDS is a real thing. You know what I mean? Sex is a real thing. Like disloyalty is a real thing. Snitching's a real thing. You know what I mean? Dying's a real thing. All that shit happening there. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to like almost with my music, like I try to be as real and in your face and this can happen as possible. You know what I mean? Like I don't like I'm gonna write a book about some dreamy shit. So it's not my life, but it's real life though. Like everything in it can and will happen.
Now, as far as this, man, the excitement, does it drive you to want to do this more, to add this into your resume of things you've been
it's
doing?
Gonna make my life actually 10 times easier because now like I can sit out a battle. I can sit out 2-3 battle seasons or sit out a whole year worth of music and say I'm working on the book and it's actually a thing. I'm an author. I can really be working on a book. You know what I mean? So it did exactly what it was supposed to. If you ask me, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna definitely put it into the I'm definitely gonna put it into like the to-do list. Because I'm at part 2 gonna be out by December. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Yeah, part 2 gonna be out by Christmas. I mean, by December. So
So with that being said, the early success and all that, obviously, like scripts turned into movies, to series.
That's my first.
Netflix,
Exactly. That's what we shooting for.
It smells like Netflix.
And I could just, you know what I mean? And then I could, then the next step is like I could open more doors for the culture. If you go into Netflix now it's like, oh well, fucking A-Bird could be Quay or Hitman could be this one. And then, you know what I mean? Fat Boy could be this one, and my friend could be, you know what I mean? It's like you open the door for yours. You know what I mean? Type shit. And it's like, You know, you gotta take advantage to open the door for yours. You know, what I mean, everybody's doing it like it's easy. You know, you have to watch some other shit, and it's like you don't know none of the characters, you don't know none of the people, you don't know none of, somebody's doing it for their people. You feel me? So you know, you want to do it for ours.
As far as that, it potentially becoming something cinematic and things. Do you ever plan on acting or taking that type of role and adding that to?
I'm opening just every dollar. I'm opening every dollar. Yeah, like I'm not a super. I don't like doing everything. You know what I mean? But like before rapping, I wrote a major in college before catching the charge with English. You know what I mean? Type shit. So I like to write. Like that's my thing. You know, so it's not like you're gonna see up here like, oh well, Surf's doing some weird shit now. You know what I mean? I'm gonna stay inside my fold. You know what I mean? But now like acting, that's a different type of money. Catch one of these motherfucking Transformers checks or some shit like that. You'll be set for life. You never battle rap again. You fuck around and end up never. You know what I mean? You seriously see, you see a movie check, and you never gonna battle again. I promise you. It just don't make you. You go from getting 20,000 a battle to 20,000 a month because of what the movie did. You know what I mean? It's not gonna make sense.
Plus other opportunities.
Plus other opportunities. You know what I mean? Like if my book is constantly on a chart, you know what I mean, all year round, I don't have to battle as much. I don't have to drop music as much. I don't have to, you know what I mean? It's a whole nother venture. I get several of these, I could be a millionaire. If I could make half as much money making books as I'm making music, I'm going to be a gazillionaire.
So now how does the marketing go for you? Even like, you know, you negotiated battle and like, I got a book.
It's really hard to market. I'm not going to lie. It's hard to market like because like I just was looking at the other day and shit. Well, actually coming from here and I'm looking at my Instagram page. I'm like, yo, if somebody saw me today, they would think I was Arthur. What changed was two thumb scrolls down from at the top of my page. Anything musically, you know what I mean? So it's like you really don't want to do honestly too much. Like it's like a real balance of how you, because I'm not an author, I'm a rapper. You know what I mean? So it's like a balance of how much of that you want to do. You know what I mean? Like that. So you know, I'm going like tomorrow, like I'm going to totally take everything that has anything to do with, you know what I mean? Like now that the event is over, that goes down. I got a show on the 26th. Now we just gonna get into show mode, back into music mode. You know what I mean? You know, just gotta try to do both. I look free.
Yo, 2019 is a crazy year. What's 2019 been for you, Surf? You know what I'm saying? I see you Tycoon Weekend, Chris Brown. I see you traveling. I see you doing multiple things, books, album, like really doing well and things like that. And you just coming off of like a tough year before that. So it's like, well, what's this year been for you?
In the most humblest sense, it seemed regular. I mean, cause like this not nothing new. You know what I mean? Like realistically, like if you've been following the Culture Shop and had features with Wale and Kevin Durant since I was 22, 23 years old. You know what I mean? Type shit. So it's not new. It's dope. It's getting dope. It's a dope experience. It's a fun experience to follow, but it's not new.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's just like it's more so like a learning experience than anything. Like I like learning what I'm doing. And, you know what I mean? Like I've never been through the procedure of rolling out a tape or been through the procedure of writing a. You know what I mean? So it's more of a learning process than it is like complicated. It's fun. It's fun, but it's definitely regular though. You know what I mean? Like you sit there, and Chris Brown FaceTime you out the blue on your man and shit like, yo, like, that's Chris Brown, yo. Like, you know what I mean? Same shit. It just.
You know what I'm saying? 50 walking in like, yo, that nigga Surf Boy got bars like that. You know what I mean? And getting all of that, you know, all of those accolades and things like that. I guess is it like, yo, this is it, man? You full-fledged, 100%. This is where you going. As far as entertainment and everything.
I mean, I figured that my 8th grade yearbook say that. You know what I mean? My 8th grade yearbook said that. So that was already the plan forever ago. So that's free. Not free, but I mean, you know, you want to give it to me, I'll take it. No?
Now, I definitely got to ask you about Summer Impact North Carolina and then the Reloaded. Yeah, the original.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, you know, of course, you know, it was anticipated for you to be there, and then, you know, certain situations happened.
Yes.
What was your thoughts about, you know, how Rock and Chess teamed up and their performance against Lux and Hollow?
It was dope. I mean, like, what do you expect from, like, you battling, like, two gods? You feel me? Like, what are you really supposed to do in a 2 week frame in real life anyway. Like, what are you supposed to do? Like, how much better do you do than Chess and Tay-Rock going against Loaded, Lux, and Hollow in a matter of 2 weeks? It don't get no better than that if you're really trying to be honest. I mean, only thing probably could have been better than that is me and Rock having 2 months. You know what I mean? Like, you don't do nothing better than what they did in a matter of, you can't say nothing about that. You can't hate. You can't not show love. You can't tip your hat off. Like, them niggas took Lux and Hollow in 2 weeks. And the shit that they had was pretty fucking spooky. You feel me? So to be able to stand up to it in 2 weeks said a lot too. You know what I mean? I enjoyed it.
What you thought about Lux and Hollow performance?
That was worldly. That was unethical. You got, you touched that. You got to move that right. So
I'm definitely gonna move it, man. So you have to move it.
You said it was worldly?
I saw that coming. Yes.
You can't just jump in there like that, man. So
Yes.
You said their performance was worldly?
Yeah, it was super, like, out of this, like, wait, we talking about, Loaded Hollow?
Yeah.
Yeah, now that third round was otherworldly. Like, that third round, they'd have lost us. I still feel like it was just a great battle to me. Like, I don't feel like I liked what I saw, and I'm not going to judge that battle with the time that Chess and Rock had. So I'm not trying to judge it like a regular battle anyway. They would have lost to us.
Clearly, like you said.
They lost the first round to them. Would have definitely lost the first round to us. You figure we was 2 rounds in by the time I got locked up. 2 solid, like we ready for these type of rounds. They first 2 rounds were okay. That third round was like the gray hoodie, all that extra shit, you know what I mean? But it's all good. I'm gonna get the hoodie.
Gray hoodie sounds special, right? We're gonna get to that.
Great hoodie season. Now we had to reload it.
Hey, let me see a lighter.
We had to reload it. Smack came back to New York, Club Air, Missouri. The reloaded, you know what I'm saying? So they could get that, that Mook and Calico versus Briz and T-Top.
Oh, this nigga playing chess. Y'all like in cahoots. I see what y'all doing. I gotta think. I can't. Y'all niggas crazy. What y'all got going on?
It's getting real over there?
I said I'm about to ask you. It's a defensive game right now. I see we playing mind games. Especially when you talk, it's throwing a nigga off too. I mean, because I'm trying to say. It's so good.
Surf know how to think under pressure, man. This ain't nothing.
Regular, gossip behind you.
Yeah, come on.
Shit around.
1,500 people in front of you, you gotta make them react. It's like.
So, Summer Impact reloaded. Shit goes down and it goes left.
Somebody open that?
Shit goes down, it goes left. What was your thoughts? You being in the building and then being like, damn, you came for a show. You know what I mean? Shit actually went left. Shit got crazy.
These niggas is liabilities.
Yeah. What did I say? Come on, man. And they say you a liability, man. I mean,
Surf ain't never fought. There started to be a lot of aggressive, like, Surf ain't never fought.
yes.
That's crazy. It's crazy. No, like, I get it. Niggas done said all types of shit about me, you feel me? Like, once you sign that contract, all rules, everything goes. Once you sign that contract, everything goes. Unless that contract say it don't go, everything goes.
Yeah.
Period. We going. Listen. My mother's my best friend. Anybody that came out tonight, say my mother's my best friend. That is my best friend.
Yeah.
Period. If I felt like I couldn't handle that, I would say that. Like that a mother is that serious. Losing your mom is that serious of a situation.
Of course.
Once you sign that, and so with me being that considerate and that genuine to the situation, I can also say, once you sign that contract, anything goes. I hate this, and I hate to say it like that because, like, I watched my best friend lose his mom's. Different type of movie. Like I seen grown men cry from 2 things: getting shot and losing their mother. And losing the mother is a different type of cry than getting shot.
Yeah.
Factual. But in the same sense, I have to say, like, you sign that contract, anything's a go. It's fucked up.
Unless it's in the contract.
It's fucked up. It's fucked up. Anything's a go. Anything's a go. It's a fucked up sport. I mean, UFC's a fucked up sport. I don't want nobody hitting me like that. That's why I don't get involved with that sport. I don't like football, and I don't like UFC. Why? Because the niggas is too aggressive. Like, why y'all every play just banging each other? Like, pause. Like, I'm not with that shit, like banging helmets and all that. Like I'm not that type of nigga. Like you feel me? I choose the sport. I like basketball, finesse. Can't touch me. That's a foul. You know what I mean? Shit like that, like battle rap. Stay over there. Like why are you touching me?
So as far as battle rap, what's your thoughts about it when it does get a little physical? Niggas do the little bumping or shit get a little
entertaining. You see me? I mean, check me in the footage. I'm just watching. It's entertaining. It's all funny to me.
No, I'm talking about for you as when you're rapping.
It don't never get like that. It don't never get like that with me. It don't never get like that with me. Like I don't, you know what I mean? That's like off of camera shit. Like there's no situation with New Jersey that'll look like that at all. No situation with New Jersey. Like that is extremely light. Like that still was a decent. Like all right.
You saying it could have been diffused?
That could have been diffused. No,
you said it could have got way crazier.
Disgusting. If something like somebody throws a punch at somebody from New Jersey, the venue's gonna look disgusting. The venue's gonna look disgusting because it just goes. It's not just the people across the stage. I'm turning around punching everybody that didn't come with me. That's what it's gonna turn into. You know what I mean? Like, and everybody, like, that's how I roll. I got 20 niggas with me. I guarantee I have 20 niggas in the crowd just for reasons like this. Everybody know that they know I roll. It's 20 niggas with me in the crowd that's not with me. It's 15 niggas over there that's not even gonna speak to me. This shit's gonna turn into a zoo. Don't turn into a zoo. Them 30 niggas, y'all gonna come this. We talk about this all the time. What would happen if a battle rap? Oh yeah, we gonna push off stage. Y'all come towards us. We'll meet y'all in the middle.
That's
and
crazy.
Everything in between will get smashed. Like that's. It's great that nothing happened. You know how many people could sue and shit like. All it takes is for one person.
What I always say.
All it takes is for one person to lay on the ground. Just lay on the ground and they get touched.
100%.
One person lay on the ground and make a statement when the cops get there.
Yeah.
I got trampled by battle rappers.
Yeah.
That whole establishment.
I need 10% of that apps, man. For life. I need the YouTube.
Oh, well, what's the settlement now? It's a settlement. Now we got to talk settlement. So we talk gazillion.
I need my money. It's the same thing when Jack jumped in the crowd. Like, the only thing I was thinking about,
man. In business, it don't even matter what you make. It's about what they prove you can make. If I give me a decent lawyer, that could go and look at the building and go get the. All right. So if I'm a lawyer. It's simple, and I'm just a street nigga, so you know what a lawyer do. All right, how much is the capacity in that building? 2,000. It don't matter if they only sold 1,000 tickets. 2,000.
Yeah.
How much is each ticket? $150.
And they're gonna end up that way.
How many venues they had? How many events they had in the last 10 years? All right, cool. We need 2.7, and that's just off mathematics.
Yeah.
You know how much under the table shit that's done happened already, so the numbers ain't gonna be on point anyway. Bro, we need $2 million. We need $2 million. Them niggas is playing like that, bro. Them niggas is playing with them niggas. Them niggas is liabilities, and they playing even having them. I would rather have a nigga that could possibly go to jail on my getting ready for my car than a nigga that could possibly flip this shit upside down.
Man, that's outside of the head. Whatever you do outside on the street, that's outside.
And I still technically was home and could have battled. Shit like that's a liability.
Yeah.
That's a liability, man. I'm home flipping brick. I just broke a 75-inch TV.
So who's gonna assume the cost of shit when it breaks, when things happen? So it's like
Smack.
Yeah.
Smack. Smack. And the craziest part is like he not even like he the face of it.
Yeah.
Jay-Z was the face of Rockaway. It's a lot of other people that's involved with that that take hits too. And it's fucked up that it all is Smack. It was a Smack event. Yeah. Smack
In New York, returning back to New York.
How hard is it gonna be for you already to get back in New York again?
That's about it.
So
that was free? Thanks.
So who's to blame if there is any blame or if people gonna put any blame? Because we see the internet talking, everybody see it. You know what I'm saying?
It was nobody's fault.
Okay.
I'm not blaming nobody. It just wasn't supposed to happen. We all adults. We all men. I'm not going to blame none of y'all. I'm not going to say it's Bray's fault for bumping because I seen niggas get bumped. I'm not going to say it's Mook's fault for punching because I seen niggas get punched. So if you side, you want some whole shit. You side because you want to pick a side. You don't have to pick a side. We all men. We both was wrong. Like, what we trying to do? We trying to make money here. Like, Bugg's a $6-digit dollar event. Like, we leaving out here with 6 digits. I mean, you gonna get your part, worry about your pockets, but it's a $100,000+ event. You add in liquor, tickets, VIP, how much everybody bugging.
Well, unfortunately,
I like to think about, like, I call it like the swing, right? So it's like, for example, let's say when I got locked up, right? I lost $30,000 because I didn't get the battle. I didn't get to do my show. So that's a $30,000 minus, right? And then I had to spend what for my lawyer, what for my, which equaled up to another 20. That's a $50,000 swing. So it's a $50,000 loss. The money I had to spend and the money I didn't make. So now when you look at a situation like that with URL, how much money did they spend and how much they didn't make?
Yeah.
That's a swing the whole other way. That's a negative.
Also,
whatever.
this was like an extra event because they had to make it up kind of. So
it was free.
It was free.
Yeah,
It was
so
free. It was
Like,
free.
it's still accept, yeah.
It's free.
And
Then,
then
that's like $100,000 swing in the red, the wrong way. You feel me?
And then you got to swim the cost of
Oh,
all
you
the
don't
shit
want to
that
add
break
in
or whatever.
future. We're not even going because we none of us are psychics, but let's add in future ticket sales now. A motherfucker that's saying, man, I can't afford to be there with my. I'm not buying no ticket for my son to be there. I'm not buying for no. You feel me? Like I'm not. I'm not gonna go there. Like, you know, a lot of pretty bitches that don't want to be around that type of shit.
But even that, like, you know, sponsors is watching. You know, they might not say it now, but like, we never know who's watching also. And then
It's on me.
It's on you. And then they seeing that, and you know, you coming from like, you know, marketing and all that. How do you think they feel? Like, 'cause obviously we trying to move forward with the app and everything. So it's just never a good look when something like
Sure
that.
it's on me?
Yeah, I just moved.
You just move that. You just stop protecting that horse, right?
Yeah, something like that. Move that over there.
Let me take that.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's free too.
Okay, so it's getting real.
Focusing on your little boy, you know what I mean?
And so as far as for battle rap, does this slow anything down, or does battle rap continue to thrive and move
It's going to
forward?
continue because it's wrestling. Like that's what I was. That's what I was saying on Twitter. That's what people don't understand.
WWE.
It's going to continue because positive or negative, it don't matter. It don't matter.
That's real.
Like
That's
I tweeted that. I tweeted that. They felt some type of way that I said that. Like, how you saying that when you know what I mean, when it's not supposed to be happening, it's people losing out as far as ticket sales and all that. I get it. Even if I'm there at the venue and I don't get to see that battle, I do lose out on seeing a battle. But I still just got a story.
Facts.
I just got a story. You know how many times, you don't think about how many times you watch wrestling that night and the main event was going on and then somebody come out the crowd and smack a nigga with the chair, they call a fight, and you don't really stop and say, yo, I expected, who won out of Stone Cold? And you don't really, you feel me? But we not looking at it like that because it's battle rap, my nigga. Like, it's still a story. It's still a story. Did you go?
Yeah.
So does that lead up to a Barzz and Mook battle in the future?
That's what I said.
Little time.
Of course, you punch that nigga in his damn face. You better hear watch that footage. Hell yeah, that's a battle. That's a seller. That's a best seller. I don't understand these niggas be understand. Like this shit is a show, bro. I don't want to watch nobody versus nobody. There's no story behind it. This shit, that's a best seller, bro. That's a best seller now. You could just in the trailer. I'm just gonna keep putting Mook punching Barzz. I'm just gonna keep replaying it, like just like just keep doing it over.
It's kind of like the Serious Jones Matt Hoffa situation. You know what I'm
But
saying?
better, like now, 2019, like that shit can happen again if they get on stage. That's exciting.
And we don't gotta wait 2 years.
And we don't gotta wait 2 years. Bugging. Bugging. You gotta think about it. Niggas gotta take whole angles now and everything. It's a lot of shit we saw in that footage. Whole other angles now. Niggas gotta say a whole lot of different shit that they've been talking. Watch that bitch. Niggas gotta say a whole lot of shit now.
Wow. Okay. So you seeing this shit from a different lens.
I'm just seeing it from the lens that it's supposed to be saw from. That's all.
Now, moving forward, man, October 6th, the return of Cassidy. I got a chance to go chop it up with him. The GOAT, you know what I mean? Cassidy.
He didn't like
Mr. 5002-0.
acting like this and all that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He said, a lot of things got started over a misquote that everybody thought he dissed you on the track, the body after body. He said, Zoo, knock
I'm
it
not
off.
gonna lie. When you put Zoo right there, the line doesn't even make sense.
It doesn't make sense at all. It's Sue,
Why would I say Zoo knock it off?
He told Mike's animal. He told Mike's animal was a guy like in Philly and stuff.
Come on, dog. Come on. Nigga weird, bro.
That
That nigga weird, bro. That's all that Molly, bro. That nigga be eating all that Molly, man. For real. He's the only nigga still do Molly. That's the problem. That's the problem. Niggas don't know why Cassidy act like. I'm being for real. Breaking news. Niggas don't know. I'm telling you, bro. That nigga chew Molly like like it's candy.
He lived his life, you know, he came off known, you know what I mean, got
That
paid.
nigga he the only nigga still do Molly, bro. That nigga's retarded. That nigga retarded, bro. Everybody, we had our wave already. We all went through it, got crazy, was tripping, saying shit we ain't mean, wilding, saying some out-of-worldly shit. It was the Molly wave. That's why everybody looking at him like he crazy. Like, yo, y'all see that Cassidy interview? Because he's still doing Molly, bro. That nigga crazy.
I asked him would he battle you. He said Surf is a liability. He might fuck around and get locked up.
Well, we broke the whole liability thing, man. That's over. Check. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how it's possible. I'm a liability, but I'm also the biggest draw in battle rap right now. The only other person you could battle bigger than Tsu Surf is probably Loaded Loves. Murder Mook clearly it's knocked himself out the you feel me? Or possibly a Hitman Holler. But other than that, if we talking about bringing to the table the biggest battle, the biggest person you could possibly battle right now is Tsu Surf or Loaded Loves.
You think what happened over the weekend? You put a little blemish on Mook? For his stock and all that?
Of course, yeah. That's what I'm saying. He's out the rankings right now. Like he's not even on ESPN top 100.
You on Road 2K? You can't select him?
Right now, for a minute, you can't pick his player right now. Who the fuck's booking Mook right now? Just fucked up some money.
So as far as you and Cassidy, you know what I'm saying? Is he just talking or, because you know, niggas know that would be one of the biggest battles. Niggas say off the promo alone, they should have go crazy. You and Cassidy, like.
But it ain't because of his raps though, it's because of how much shit he talk and it's Tsu Surf. Like it's Cassidy still, but it's not like right now, let's be 100. We not booking Cassidy. We book Rum Nitty because of his bars. It's a fact.
Yeah.
We book JC because of his pen. We don't book Cassidy because of his raps. Let's be 100. That nigga is a show. The face-off gonna be good. He gonna say some stupid shit. He gonna come with a pocket full of Molly. Nigga retarded, bro. Fuck. Now you can't move it.
And as far as rapping...
Yeah, I beat your man while having the interview. Whatever. But it ain't done though.
Yo, Barzz.
That was a great move. Don't downplay my move. Great move.
So 20. I mean, is it still possible? I see you got Arsonal, another Jersey legend. You know what I'm saying?
You can't do that.
What you think about that battle, him and Arsonal?
That's gonna be a decent one. It's gonna be a decent one. Arsonal gonna beat him. He not gonna do as bad as people think, and Philly gonna fuck with him way more than people think.
You think it's a tougher battle than Goods?
Is it the tougher? Hell yeah.
Why you say it's tougher?
Because Arsenal's gonna battle him. Like Goods take a lot of he's too cool for school. He too cool. I hope you can live without that bitch. He too cool for school.
So in Philly, it's going to be tougher. You think it's going to be tough for Arsonal though, a little bit?
Yes. Yes. Because what Philly gonna do is Philly gonna do what Philly is supposed to do. It's a state thing. You understand what I'm saying? New York ain't gonna violate Philly's one of them cultures, like this brotherly love. Like it's one of them places. A nigga ain't gonna get embarrassed in Philly. Not because of Philly. There's no way in there. Like if nothing else, Philly gonna have Cassidy back in there. If nothing else, Arsonal gonna have to act. That's the funny part that people don't know. Cassidy gonna act. I mean, Arsonal gonna have to actually beat him. This my go? Yeah. Oh, this free too, huh? This shit getting easier by the interview.
You think Cassidy, you know, is gonna upgrade and be way better, like pen wise?
No. Hell no. We ain't got to worry about his pen. Like his pen. Hell no. His pen is his pen. He's gonna write how he's gonna write. It's bad.
Damn. So you think Cassidy really's that bad, man?
Now on the beat, he understands it. It's a dynamic to this battle rap shit, bro. Like it's a way to do it. It's a profession. It's a way to go about being a battle. Like it's a method to it. Rapping on beats, he has a method to it. He get it. Like he know how to do bars on beats. It's like, oh, his battle rap, you don't understand the method. It's bad. It's a bad battle rap.
And so you versus Cassidy would be a whole different type of animal. Clearly. Surf like, nigga, come on, man.
I'm not even being funny, but I swear to God, bro, it's two things I don't allow. Everybody know watch my. I don't allow my kid. I don't allow my game. My child, man. I just know he won't win a round, bro. We have never seen one Cassidy round better than anything I ever said. Not one Cassidy, bro. Are you serious? 3 Geechee rounds versus Cassidy versus Disaster. Cassidy versus Goods. 3 surfs from Geechee, or 3 surfs from Hitman, or 3 surfs from X Factor, or Big T, or you fucking stupid. That's dumb as hell.
I'm saying, Cassidy being active is good for battle rap, though. You'd agree?
Of course, hell yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Hell yeah. It's like Vince McMahon wrestling. Seriously, it's dope. It make you feel me? Stone Cold done Vince a couple times. It's interesting. Cassidy being on this shit is dope. It makes sense. But come on, man. Stop it.
So another shot, man. I saw you and Lux going back and forth, man.
I'ma hurt him.
You know, gray hoodie season.
I'ma hurt him. And y'all niggas is super fans and too.
Yeah, you're not lying. You're not lying.
Lux 1 and 2.
I'ma hurt you, man.
Lux is the god of the culture, you know.
I'ma hurt you, man. Why is he the god of the culture, though? From the interview, you.
Influential. That Calico battle changed the scope of this whole shit.
Okay, so it's not because he can rap. It's because he's influential.
Well, through what he said, rapping. All those lines and Jim Laird.
You understand everything he said?
Look at you, emotional.
I'm asking you, that's not a bar.
I'm just saying though, everywhere, don't everybody say that shit every battle, wherever, like anytime a nigga start acting crazy? You know what I'm saying? Get a reaction, crowd go
Everybody
crazy.
say swear to God. Everybody say, let's play swear to God, what you mean?
Yeah.
Everybody say a lot of shit. Everybody say Jersey.
That's real.
So what the fuck? Like, so am I not? So I'm not. Well, I won. So I'm a winner first. But
Yeah, man.
You lost?
yeah, it gotta be the same. Say that again. Could you say that you lost?
Say what?
I just want you to say that you lost.
I lost.
Man, no bars. First Calico and Madden, now Surf and Chess. Like, yo.
Madden's back.
I got one more for you.
So,
I don't lose the chest too much.
That one move, wow, that was my queen.
Nah, you lost it. You moves with the line a lot. Okay.
yo, the young god, I mean, if you got another challenge.
That's just his name. Talk about
It's here for you.
That's my boy.
Yeah, that's what I told him it was your boy. He says,
That's what I do.
so the nigga who basketball be never on the court.
I'm saying, what up, man?
Fuck. Nigga come to the court with a ball, will never be on the court.
Niggas is trash. I'm watching this whole
Like, yo, I want my ball.
we both trash.
You can't see the game from there. I'm not gonna lie.
I think that was a good.
These shit look like all look like the same piece. You really gotta play like this. I know you ain't see the game from there. If you see the game, like, you beat the shit out of him.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah, go ahead, guys. Go ahead.
niggas do that.
Come on,
Go ahead, Chess. Go
come
ahead, man.
on.
I'll take that
Yeah,
back.
like,
Come on.
You say that.
Do it in about 3
alright, it's about to go down.
I
Yeah.
don't play chess when I'm in jail.
Yeah, it was a while for me too. It was a while.
Oh God, here we go.
Yeah, 'cause I don't want your hands in the way.
Prize that.
That's all I got. Nah, so Loaded Lux.
I'm ready for you.
Yeah, so Loaded Lux, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie, sir. Would you see this as the toughest battle of your career?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, that nigga is no joke. That nigga ain't no fucking joke.
So that's what makes him great. Like you just asked, that's one of the reasons,
Matter of fact, let me go back to something Cass said real quick. Cass saying,
This is my favorite place. I know what you're tripping.
I'm gonna go
Gotta be
to.
on this color. You feel me? The queen gotta be on that because you the light, I'm the dark. I know what you're tripping.
Boy set up
We had the wrong setup the first time?
Nah,
That was no ball. That was no chest. Look. That was no chest.
Surf, right? I'm gonna go back to something Cass said real quick. He said, "Yo,
why we keep talking about
it's
Cassidy?
not- but it's related to the Lux thing. The reason you're chasing him and the Luxes and things like that. From what he said, Surf chasing these guys was because.
Man, you bro.
No, I'm just.
You sound like you advocate.
I got you, sir.
No, listen, I'm just saying that this was his words. You know what I'm saying? The reason is because you are searching for the attention or for certain things because of your last battle not being able to come down and
My last battle, I had the best battle on the card.
No, I'm talking about you and you and Rox teaming up to battle.
What about that? Surf not being there was the most important thing of that card. Still, That nigga, these niggas be crazy, bro. That shit bothers me, bro. That shit bothers me because then when I get to talking crazy, it's like I'm being arrogant and I'm exactly. And realistically, I'm talking. Come on, bro. These niggas are stupid. That's dumb. Reality is Surf is one of the most talked about battle rappers, bro. Surf is one of the big. I was just on the phone with ARP last night. Like, but listen, like these league owners want the word for this draw. Surf is one of the biggest draws. If another battle, he just said he tweeted it. Yo, 3-4 RBE battle rappers just called me. Why? Because I tweeted them once. That's what niggas do. I tweet you, you count. I'm not even being funny, bro. I'm not even being funny.
What you in ARP?
He trying to buy me a fucking track off. Like the rest of like, come on, bro. We're not gonna act like y'all. See, y'all be making me act like this. We're not gonna act like, come on, bro. You know what the fuck going on, bro. Book Surf niggas is in the building. It's gonna be a movie.
I'm not gonna lie, you and Lux definitely would be something crazy. Yeah, so it's definitely going down. I mean, is it any time?
Yeah, man, what's up with you and Cassidy? Why ain't finished with you? What's up with you?
Nah, you know, cause
I even heard that. I actually, now that you here,
yeah.
now that you here, I think about it. Bruh, you was on some bullshit that last interview. I don't know it word for word, but you kind of like, you sparked a lot of that shenanigans, bro. You was saying a lot of dumb shit that was trampolining off of his, like, your dumb shit was the trampoline and his dumb shit. Like, you set you made it for him to bounce off that into some stupid shit. He said a lot of dumb shit.
Okay.
He said a lot of dumb shit.
Yeah, I mean, he believes it.
You was acting like you believed it too. He said a lot of dumb shit. He said a lot of shit back to back that literally back to back did not make sense. I'm talking about back to like the sentence after the next sentence wasn't making sense.
But so you can't tell a man how to feel. Like saying he believes, you know, his confidence.
I'm not talking about what you feel. I'm talking about what you saying after the next sentence not making sense.
To him, it makes sense.
That whole interview was illogical.
To him, it's logical to him.
About him like being the best and him, you know, being over y'all Thanos and he feeling like, you know what I'm saying? He is the biggest draw. He makes the most money.
He don't.
You know what I'm saying?
He don't. He don't.
Okay. So that I'm just saying this.
He don't. He do not. He does not. You can spot a nigga like. A nigga ain't even gotta be a flashy nigga. A nigga ain't gotta be a designer nigga. You can tell by how a nigga shirt fit if you get money or not. You bugging. His shirt don't even fit him right. The most money in battle, you bugging. Nigga crazy. That middle of the mall gold is not gonna cut it. Them cross chains is from the middle of the mall, bro. That is not most battle rap money. Hitman got a $30,000 Rolex on. Goods chain 5. That brother, you bugging. The sneakers ain't even. He ain't even got Yeezys like the new. It ain't even about that. I'm not even a materialistic type of person, honestly. But come on, bro, that don't look like the most battle rapper. Hitman ain't a materialistic nigga. That's my man. He like sweatpants and Jordans. His Rolex cost $30,000 though. Come on, bro. That nigga's a fool. I hate Cassidy. He's a fucking dummy.
Okay. So you know.
And you sat there and was entertaining that shit.
I mean, he believed it. What am I supposed to tell him, sir? What was I supposed to say, sir? Like, you lying, my nigga? You bugging?
Dead ass, you're supposed to say you bugging. I would not let some of these niggas, I stop niggas like, yo, you bugging, son. Come on. You bugging. Cassidy be fucking bugging. That nigga's crazy.
Damn.
Well, like, where do, like, he ain't in nobody top 5. We gonna be really 100. Okay. Cassidy's in nobody top 5 right now at all. You cannot name an active battle rap fan right now to this day that say what you're gonna. It's a difference between, you got a difference between people that's active right now.
People in the hottest shit in the world.
They can't say shit like that. Like, not no fucking battle rap. Like, come on, nigga, like, I nigga that ain't the top 5, bro.
So his draw is just through his name and his popularity from what he did in hip hop. And as far as battle rap, he's a rookie.
You gotta say the promo too. So
of course, he's like 28, 29. Like, you gotta figure any 30 and down. Like, Cassidy matters to us.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, Cassidy matters to us. Like, battling Cassidy is still like, oh, I got to battle Cassidy. Like, he's still, that's what I'm saying. Like, don't confuse your name with your, you feel me? Like, come on, my nigga. That's realistic. Like, no funny shit. If Matthew Dellavedova was to walk to any NBA game, they would have to let him in the building.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Dellavedova. It's niggas right now that'll be at games that won't know who the fuck Mac or JJ Beret. They won't know who they is right now. Yo, nah, let him in.
Yeah.
That's JJ. You gotta let him in. That's JJ. Like Cassidy, like it's you feel me? Like your name is your name. What you did is what you did right now.
Yeah.
If Cassidy's career started his the disaster battle, he would not be in the top 20 battle rappers in URL right now. If his first battle was disaster, his second battle was goods, he would have to battle Ace Amin next event. Facts.
Damn.
He did good the other day.
Yeah, he did. Okay.
He did really good the other day. That was not. I walked in on and Ace.
That's battle of the night, actually.
That was easily better than that. That's what I was just telling Smack though, right? I wasn't talking Smack. I was talking to somebody else about this shit, right? You know how much more money motherfuckers can make and how much more smoother these events would go if, like, this is what I did, right? I walked into that event and I didn't see the first two battles, and then the last battle didn't happen technically, right? So you can take 3 battles off that card. How much money saved? How much money saved?
Yeah.
You can take 3 battles off that card.
Yeah.
Ain't problem.
You can take 3 battles. You can take 3 battles off that card. Pay the motherfuckers that matter more. Whoever the main event gonna be, pay the motherfuckers more.
So you're saying have like a 4-battle event?
That's it. I don't even get to the battle. I'm first 2 opening cards. I'm still in my boxes, guaranteed. I didn't even get to New York yet, guaranteed. Squash them. That's about $12,000.
Yeah.
Shoot that over the move to somebody, whoever, you feel me, Cassidy, whoever it may be. That top main event, sometimes that ain't even the best shit. Come on, 4 battles. 4 battles, everybody to eat. And it'll be a smooth event, and we out here by 9:30. Yeah, and you get more events. Now you having 2 battles a month.
And the energy is more up too.
You got 4 battles in 2 different spots.
Yeah.
I mean, but I can't broker and battle.
And the crowd energy is way crazier too, because we're after 7 battles, niggas be like, nigga, the crowd be dead. Like that shit be
I think I might rather go see 4 battles twice than sit and watch 8. I'm sorry. Yeah, some of these niggas, you catch them at the 7th battle. My feet don't go right with some of these niggas' names. Like,
nah, definitely. That should definitely be ruining battles sometimes too. As far as Loaded Lux, man, how close is that to happening, man?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Now we asking questions.
So me? Now we asking questions.
Yeah, because you a slick guy, so you'll say like, yeah, I can sit out for a year. I just got this overseas book deal in Europe. You know what I mean?
I could.
So it's like, you know what I mean? It's like,
I'm not. I tell you, I'm not sitting out for Lux. When Lux ready, it's happening.
It's happening.
When Lux ready, it's happening.
But you know how Lux talk. When the stars align.
I don't want to get that healthy stars align planet and that shit. When Lux ready, it's happening. I'ma light Lux ass up because. That shit make me mad, Joe. That nigga really put on a hoodie and niggas start wilding. Like, nah, for real. If he'd have said that shit without the hoodie, though, would we have acted the same about them bars?
But some of them bars was good. I said, whoa, they want you back in the gray like Liam Neeson.
That was fire. But my thing is this, like,
I think even without the hoodie, he didn't have a hoodie back.
The hoodie tricked us, bro. The hoodie tricked
Nah, it gave him extra power.
Come on, if he put the hoodie on, what he's saying is over
Extra.
outer world. That's not fair. It's not fair.
But you said you were.
So you telling me I could take the same script, right, and have a hoodie on, and it's better?
Yo,
Y'all niggas stupid.
everybody got
these adults, Chess.
You see twerks, right? Everybody got this little,
And sometimes we be like, bro, all right, you strapped in, but that was ass. Yeah. We heard some show times that was ass.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. That nigga put a hoodie on and y'all he don't miss with a hoodie on. I hate y'all.
He became Luke Cage.
Shit in me.
Hey, that's the Lux you said you want to battle?
It's y'all.
You want to battle that Lux? Great hoodie?
All three rounds.
I'm
gonna fuck Lux up. That's the thing, bro.
30, you going 3-0?
Shot? Nah, nobody can 3-0 Lux.
Okay.
Half dead surf is 1-0. I told niggas after I got shot, I wasn't losing a round. That's all I said. I don't think I lost a round yet.
You gotta wire him to green because he don't like the meat.
He don't like the meat. It's something that bank where you just bought dice because you got dice. I was just checking. Huh? You got one. That's all you need. That's all you need. Shit.
You know, the 10-year anniversary, I don't know what's going on
When
with
is
that. I don't know. I know it's supposed to be this year.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
I heard it was this year.
Yeah, so, you know what I mean?
I think it's only going to be big names on that card, too.
Yeah, that's what it would have to be.
I think that's what he's alluding to, you know, big names, so it'd be, you know, it'd be only right you and Lux on that card, something like that.
That'd be a good card to have that.
Yeah.
Lux beat me? Do Lux beat me? On like every night?
To be honest, I can't call it. I just want to honestly enjoy it. I know.
I mean, you got Lux beat me? I respect this.
You gotta think about it.
You gotta understand his generation.
Yeah, I'm saying, you gotta think
That
about
was my generation, bro. I always said, you know what I mean? So it's like, you know what I mean? Like saying we gotta look up to them niggas, like, yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, my thing is like, the years are like, let's say it's battle rap, right? Battle rap, Lux. These are years though. Battle rap years, Lux. Battle rap years, Surf.
Yeah.
So, to get to Lux, these are all his fans, and then Lux comes, right? So you got all these people rooting for Lux. But since Lux is gonna Surf, all these people from here to there is me.
Okay, yeah.
It's little niggas right now that don't give a fuck about none of that.
You're right, 100%. Want to hear that? None of that.
Don't want to hear that. Shoot that nigga, Surf.
Yeah.
Shoot that nigga.
And then you're going to have some people say, take the gun from Surf and teach him.
Exactly. Like, come on, bro. We all know that. We all know that lost nigga angle. Come on. He come in there saying, Surf. Your daughter needs you, brother. Look at me, King. You went around. Off that alone. He could make a whole round, Surf, your daughter needs you. And technically it makes sense. Because who daughter don't need them? But that's the cheat code with all that Bible rap. That's the cheat code with all that shit. Because technically it's right.
Real niggas don't respect it.
Everybody in the room technically got to be like, alright, you ain't supposed to be locked up, nigga. Your daughter needs you. Alright, but my daughter also needs me to protect myself.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like, come on, bro.
But that's why it's going to be.
But nobody in the middle of the battle was like, wait, nigga. Duh, we know that. Like, nah, get back on his ass. I'm gonna have a good battle. Make for a good I'm gonna be a dog. I'm gonna be a dog on his neck.
Good clash.
Yeah, bro. I think ain't nobody fucked him up yet. Even Verb tried to beat Lux.
Yeah.
When they battled.
Yeah.
When they battled, he tried to congregate with the congregation. I'm not here for that. It's on me. I'm not here for that. I want to fuck
do this. No, it's only me.
I want to fuck some shit up. I'm trying to fuck some shooter too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to fuck some shit up.
This game look like y'all thinking a little bit more, man.
You said that the same thing last time, and I was getting the interview.
The beginning's always like
And I looked up and I said, check me. And I got $5 games too for all battle rappers. Them niggas gonna be smart. Niggas gonna be smart and stupid. $500 a game, man. Anybody in the battle rap culture, bloggers, battle rappers, fans, anybody, $5 a game.
I remember you said 2K also, right? Because my man over here plays 2K.
M2K.
Yeah. Alright, Surf, you know, I bring the controllers, you know what I'm saying?
I told him to bring the chessboard. What he do? He brought his ass up here and got his ass beat.
Yeah.
It's for the culture.
I play with any team though. It's like it don't really matter to me. Like I'm one of those type of niggas, so you know what I mean?
I respect it.
You get Golden State, whatever. Nah, man. As far as you know, everything else you're working on, man. The music, I see you say you're going back to actually getting back on tour, man.
Yeah, I'm about to finish up this tape. I might drop this tape with Mozzie this month. So yeah, I'm gonna go back in rapper mode. You know what I mean? Try to get this tape out with Mozzie, and then yeah, you know, maybe catch one of these cars before the year over.
So working with Mozzie, man, what was that like? You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy. It's like, you know, I'm a fan of that nigga first. I mean, like, I heard that nigga when I got locked up and shit. I was bumping all that shit when I was locked up. I'm like, man, if I get home, get a chance to work with this nigga, I'm gonna work with this nigga. And I tapped in, he actually fucked me. I'm a big fan of him. Like, he's really one of the best rappers, like, that rap my type of shit. You know what I mean? So getting to rap with him for, like, that much time and going back and forth, like, because we got some tracks where I'm kicking his ass. He got some tracks where he kicking my ass. You know what I mean? So being able to sharpen your steel like that, it's almost like Tay-Rock, but in the industry. You know what I mean? Type shit, like Mozzie, like that. You know what I mean? It's like, that's my blood cousin. Like, my gun title, me and Mozzie blood cousins. Like, it's always a pleasure.
Who were some of your favorite people that you collabed with, man, throughout your career?
Chris Brown, of course. Kevin Durant. Everybody, honestly, everybody I collab with is for a reason. I don't got a million collabs. It's not a million. I don't be having a million features. Yeah. Everybody I collab with is for a reason.
Yo, the joint you did with Beans, what was that like?
That shit was electric, man. That shit was electric. That's one of my favorite rappers, Beans, kissing.
Did y'all actually link up when y'all did that track?
Hell yeah, man. Niggas breathing in my face like this, man. Niggas let me hit his bars like in my face like this. Hey, sis, listen to this, yo. That shit sent electricity down my face, nigga. Hey, somebody want some vodka? There's some vodka around here. I know everybody in here drink dark. Yeah, I want those. Look, it's all Henny heads in here. Niggas quiet. That's crazy. Vodka really don't move in the hood. You gonna pull it out. Watch everybody start drinking. Yeah, get that thing. I'm gonna drink that shit. Shit and me.
So now working with Beans, that's an incredible shit, man.
Now you can really pull me something real.
And even what y'all was talking about on that show was like talking to the generation and talking to niggas like his verse was like, you know, talking on how niggas is, you know what I'm saying, switching up and kind of like what you and Beans, you know what I'm saying, just like I like the angle that y'all took on that song and just, you know, some of the shit y'all was talking about, just, you know, bridging the gap between the generations.
Yeah.
And you were speaking for your generation at the same time, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? What was that process like creatively? Like, did you write
I went down there with the beat.
Okay.
Went down there with the beat. We both wrote our verse right there. I mean, like, even just like rapping my shit in the booth and to see him out there, like the way he was reacting, it's like, that's Beans. You feel me? Take shit like getting a reaction out of Beans is like getting LeBron to jump up off a move. You feel me? Take shit like that's Beans sequel, nigga. There's mine. Word.
And as far as like breaking into the industry, you know what I'm saying? Well, what is that challenge like, and well, you know, what is that mindset going into a whole different field?
And shit like it's tough. It's interesting. You know what I mean? It's interesting. It's tough though. You feel me? Like it's uncharted territory. I mean, like I kind of got battle rap figured out. I understand battle rap fully. You know what I mean? Like going into the industry and not being the Tsu Surf of the industry. It's a funny game. You feel me? Because I'm the Tsu Surf of battle rap. You know what I mean? It's like, and that's actually a world. So going into the industry and having to work a little harder and break, you know what I mean, and not being able to call when you want to say, I want this, I want that. If I don't want this, I want this. Tough. It's new. It's a task. It's something I'm worth. I want to do it though. Like it's fun. You know what I mean? It's something worth doing. Hey.
Just took the queen.
That's all. Just his bitch. A lot of these niggas can't survive without it. Don't worry. This is gonna get real ugly at this point. The rest of this is.
Yo, so Surf, who's top 5 right now, man, in this game?
In what?
Battle rap.
You were running 2K ranking. You messed it up. Everybody started going crazy that whole week.
I started that.
Yeah.
Whatever. Shit just started getting spooky.
Yeah.
Things start getting quiet.
Come quiet, then, in this hotel.
Come here. I don't got no top 5. I like people.
Okay.
It ain't no real top 5 because I really don't be knowing. I don't be watching battle rap.
Okay.
Like I watch what matters. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like I watch the playoffs. You feel me? Take shit. Like I don't watch the season. I watch the playoffs. Hey, could you pull me some of that, please? I'm fucking with that shit. And I want that French fries too.
That's why. So as far as like, because I know you normally don't name, you know, too much guys and things like that. That's all up and coming. But who is making noise? Who is making sense? Like for, you know,
for me?
to refresh this pool. Like nobody right now after twerk.
And nobody. I'm not saying
Geechee.
nobody's not making enough noise type shit. It's like at this point with me, you have to make sense. I'm always gonna make sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Type shit. Like
No, not even for you to battle, but like you just been
just
hearing.
making sense. Oh, yeah,
just like you like, yo, these dudes right here, they been ringing bells.
Right now,
They
like,
actually reaching me.
Come on. Twerk noise reaches the clouds. You know what I mean? Like Rum Nitty's noise reaches the clouds. Geechee's noise reaches the clouds. You feel me? Type shit like, you know what I mean? Like they noise reach up there. You know what I mean? Type shit with a lead at. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, them niggas, I'm not gonna act like they don't. Like, we hear them. It's some niggas, you know what I mean? It's some lower tier, like, I mean, we hear him. You know what I mean? Type shit. Like, it's a long way up to the heavens, but we hear you. You know what I mean? Type shit. Some niggas that's really doing alright.
Is there anybody else that you could think of?
you would like really have to like. That's how bad I am with that shit. Like you really have to name somebody. Like, oh yeah, he be wild.
I say Swamp. You heard Swamp? Yo, you know
I never heard a fucking Swamp battle in my life.
Okay.
Huh? And that's the thing, like I'm not saying it's bad or not. I'm not watching no fucking Swamp battle.
Because of the name?
Huh?
Because of the name? Yeah, I don't know.
Just like certain battles affect the culture. Like I might be up in my chair in my house, and a battle happened, and it's like a ripple, like a earthquake in my house. Like, oh, who the fuck out there wilding like that? Oh, that's Geechee that just got champion in the end. Let me grab my gun. Let me go outside. Somebody wilding. So I'm not watching a Swamp battle because it doesn't shake my house like it does. Ace. Whoever Ace was watching on his grower, he know what he's doing. Because Ace don't battle a lot.
Yeah,
and you feel me? Like I don't have to battle to be talked to be what. Ace got that part already figured out. Ace already understood that part. So
I think he had like his PG this year. Or some shit like that. And the nigga got on this card on Air Missouri.
Exactly.
So as far as like you know, guys.
That's it. Just Swamp. That's all you gonna name?
Oh, Swamp. Who?
I'm just asking.
No bars.
New guy, franchise. Jerry West is not new, but franchise is new. I don't know if you know Lack in Canada.
Wait, are you naming people? Leagues?
Nigga said people.
That's a person? Oh.
But his name is franchise.
I've never heard of franchise.
Chef Trez. I know. Chef Trez.
I'm super. Chef Trez is crazy. He's not new.
Yeah. Okay.
What you want to say about that?
I've never heard. It's like there's no reason for me. Like if franchise was to beat somebody, right? Let's say franchise had a battle tomorrow. It wouldn't affect me. It wouldn't. I couldn't do nothing like. You know what I mean? Some of these niggas having a good battle don't matter.
Yeah, say
like hypothetically, right? Let's just say I get locked up and John beat Mook. I gotta come home and talk to John. You get what I'm saying? Like Swamp beating Cuban. I know that nigga because he just spoke to me. Swamp beating Cuban. You heard him back there? Who the fuck is Cuban? He just said that genuinely. And who is Swamp? Look, these are all battle rap niggas. This shit like Pokemon. I used to love Pokemon. You go and look at Pokemon now, you don't know none of them shits. I don't know none of them little shits. I remember the first 100 Pikachu, right? So I know all of them. I can name some Pokemon. Hitmonlee, Charizard, that's our time. They got some new shit. All machiny and shit. I don't know them shit. Swamp. Come on, bro. I'm not watching a fucking Swamp battle, bro.
Oh, man.
I'm watching a damn Swamp battle. Y'all niggas is crazy.
Yeah,
nah, but he gonna like for example, if Swamp was to beat Cortez, I would hear about it because it's Cortez.
Okay, I understand.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then he would get somebody better. Then Swamp beat a Big T, and I was like, oh, who the fuck? You know what I mean? Like I heard about Geechee when it was. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Start making noise.
Yeah, come on, bro. Like we're not about to be talking about a Swamp and no surf interview.
Franchise just beat Jack Boy 3-0.
You doing this on purpose. He doing this purposely. You a funny ass nigga, bro. Jack Boy is horrible. Jack Boy is fucking terrible.
Jack Boy just been on a bad slope right now.
Jack Boy is ass. Jack Boy connived his way onto the main stage with antics and hanging with Twerk. He hung around with Twerk and made a lot of noise and took his shirt off and that nigga is skillless.
You don't give him a little credit for that though? He connived his way, talking his way, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because that's what listen, I don't discredit the chick that fucked her way to the top. She had to do what she had to do. She had to bitch still hard. He's still ass. He's cool. Good job. Good job. Man, that nigga's terrible, bro. He's never checked. He was never supposed to be in, like, come on, my nigga. Y'all niggas be bugging. Fucking Jack Boy, man. You can put big, like, seriously, it's some top 10 niggas that's not getting enough burn, bro. I don't see enough Big T. I don't see enough Cortez. I can name mad niggas I don't see enough. Why is Jack Boy Main on the fucking stage twice? Twice. He just jumped off a stage. First of all, speaking of liabilities, that's the first liability. We put the last liability on the next card. Even though he wasn't a liability this time, we put the last liability on the next card. Is that not a liability in itself? Yeah. Putting the last liability on the card?
Yeah, and it was tough because
the last thing that jumped off the stage, we booked.
Yeah.
We booked, and he was terrible.
Yeah, he choked every
Fooled me
round.
once, shame on you. Fooled me twice. Fuck is doing the bookings? North?
Yeah, I was,
Seriously, bro. Why? How did Jack? I got a question. You usually get these cards by what you do, right? What you like. Ace, I mean, don't let snake out. What has Jack Boy been doing, bro? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You starting to think some funny shit going on backstage, bro. Who he trapping for? Who cousin is that? Why is Jack Boy man on the stage?
Alright, so is that issue? Too much politics behind the scenes? I'm not just talking about Jack Boy, just in general.
So this, nah, because I can't say that because then that would discredit some of the shit I got going on.
You wouldn't be politic.
Not politics. Not politics, but Twerk, I know what's going on. You know what? It's because it's my man. Twerk my man. Twerk my man, check. It's Twerk.
Yeah.
Twerk said, if I'm going to be on this card, Jack Boy got to be on that card. And Twerk good enough right now, and Jack Boy is that ass but good enough that he can stick to it. Yeah, like, all right, we need Twerk. Bring Jack. And then Jack Boy do some jackass shit.
Yeah.
Man. But so, like you said, it's like wrestling. At wrestling, everybody has their place. You had the people who put them in wrestling, they're just jokers. You know what I mean? Jack Boy's a villain.
Yeah. Yo, the crazy thing is, battle rap got a lot of people in it, man. And URL is kind of like, it's gonna be harder. Like you saying, Surf, to put like four battles on a card. It's gonna be even tougher to break through now. To get, you know what I'm saying? Somebody.
Shit. That's how it's supposed to be, though. That's how it's supposed to be, my nigga. Like, that's how it's supposed to be anyway, bro.
Yeah.
Some of these niggas should not be able to say that they own a card with Hitman Holla. They own a card with A-Bird. They own a card with Murder Mook. Like, how's a nigga opening up for a card that Murder Mook on? Nigga ain't put in no groundwork. Like, some of these niggas is really spoon-fed, bro. Shit ridiculous.
So, do you think niggas are still, what do niggas got to do then? Or what could you say to niggas that's coming up or trying to get on y'all niggas levels? Is it possible? How you
beat the shit out the other nigga, man? My whole class, we all battled each other. All them niggas trying to battle us. Oh, beat up on it. If one of them niggas, Geechee punched on his whole class, or fought his whole class and damn near didn't lose. And then what? Look, and then he got a T-top, then he got a, come on, punch on each other. Why is you calling out Surf? Seriously. Why you calling out Hitman? Why are you tweeting Hitman?
Okay. Shit getting real? Chess versus Surf.
What do you think should be the next moves for battle rap in general? Moving forward, 2020, the app.
I paid Doc, man. I can't say what's next.
I mean, how you would feel? Obviously you can't.
From a fan perspective?
Yeah, fan, yeah.
I mean, like I said, I'm a part of the business. I'm a URL staff. So I always, no, fuck the asset part. I take both sides into consideration. I take the money part. Like, I understand why they do certain things monetarily. Like, the app is a reason. It's a necessity. It brings in extra money, hold these battles, make people get the app. That's a necessity. But as a fan of the culture that I support the most, that get views, why haven't I seen Tsu Surf versus Geechee Gotti yet? Why haven't I seen, like, come on, half the known card as a fan? It's to the point where, like, if wrestling didn't come on every Monday, you would probably forget about it. Yeah. Like, as a fan, I'm forgetting battles and shit like that. Like, I gotta stumble across it for the. Yeah, they didn't schedule the season. They're not scheduling the season right now.
Yeah.
You bugging. Like, some of these top tier, like, you bugging.
Yeah.
Still get money for YouTube now. Come on. Still get YouTube money. Like, come on.
So yeah, so it's a little, so it's a transition basically. It's going to be a transition period between the YouTube to this app and everything.
Hello? Yeah.
What you think about Chess battling Danny Myers in Cleveland, Ohio?
That don't matter. I hate Danny Myers. What is that about? He's just trash.
You think Danny Myers is trash, the ball guy?
Like, his bars make sense, but he's trash.
trash how then?
Huh?
You say his bars make sense, but
You just don't got obviously like that. You can't hit back to yourself.
Like, I don't know. Yo, if he calm down, he might fuck somebody up. He's wild.
well, you think he's just too aggressive? You think he's just too hype or too?
I don't know. Somebody told me better than he was. I don't know what. I don't know. He's not good. He's not good, bro.
A few other dudes, man, still want to battle you. You know what I'm saying? From Math Hoffa.
Never. No math. No math. Math is. Did you just see that Serious Jones?
I was there. I was in the building for that one.
Yeah, that was a little dry. But before that, his last 2 battles died.
Who?
Him and Hollow, him and Clips.
Bro, nobody watching that shit.
Alright, good. I mean,
Y'all just said I'm attention, bro. Right? I need niggas that's getting attention, man. I'm like a little Instagram model or something, right? I need niggas that's getting attention. So that's what they say, right? Gotta get some attention, man. Gotta have some followers, some likes, man. Get some views or something. I don't want nothing to do with check. For what he right now.
I think the last time when I asked you.
Oh, you seen that?
I mean, I was one that
He said, huh?
We also got John. You know what I'm saying? What's up with John? John proving to be, John ain't no joke. And I know he feels like he has the formula.
You do think he got the formula too?
You know what I'm saying?
Check.
And John, he's a thinker when it comes to this shit.
I don't know, yo. I could battle John. There's some type of money that'll make me battle John. There's some of these niggas that's just like no turn down. Like I can't turn it down. I'm battling John.
Okay.
You know, you want to talk to him for like 10 years. I don't know if he got like one special bar or something, but he would just.
Yeah, you would think that you would think that we went to school together or something. You would think that we went to school together or something. Oh, that's it, bro. No, you can go there. No, you can't go there. Oh, you can go there.
And how about Goods? I know you said yes to Goods before.
I did.
Goods said, I asked Goods, I was like, how close is it? You know what I mean? He said it's really on, you know what I mean? He said, Sir, say what it, then whatever. It's whatever. Whoever put it together.
They be calling me like a diva, bro, because I'm really like, it really be having to make sense. Like, do me and Goods make sense at some point? Yeah. But right now, I mean, like, we know it makes sense.
Yeah, you and Lux. Beloved. Healthy.
But Beloved gotta come to play at the Devil's grandson, man.
You said you didn't even think about battling Lux, but out of nowhere you was like it made sense for you.
Yeah, he pissed me off with that
that gray hoodie.
Damn. What about JC? Don't say no bingo balls and nothing like that, but the brothers out there working. Had a great battle with Cortez. It's like a battle saga.
You talking about JC still?
JC.
JC, alright.
But this is not an exciting battle.
I would battle JC because they talk about his pen so much.
Okay.
I like beating, like, you know what I mean, like beating different styles and different, this is not tight. This one, I'll just put you in check, right? You stepped out. Okay. That's on me? Who's on?
It's on me right now.
The game's getting real. Pieces.
You go again. Same shit that we having in battle rap. Sit in front of me.
How about you and Chess right here, man? Is that ever gonna go down? I remember back in the day. Not back in the day, but you know, a few years ago, Chess definitely.
But when I on my way home on my way coming home, I was supposed to battle. It wasn't supposed to be Nitty. It was supposed to be Chess. Yeah, he told me. It was supposed to be Chess. You know, we talk about that. Yeah.
I ain't talking about that shit. Big Bill ready to get his
They wasn't talking to you anyway. You ain't got to talk about it. Different type of animal, man. Different type of animal, man. You ain't ready for this feng shui yet, man. Different type of different feng shui, bro. It's really a different feng shui, bro. Niggas get it, bro. I sat and I watched Geechee effortlessly handle niggas for a year straight. A year straight, bro. I walked in there, bro, and literally top every round you give me. I mean,
basically did the same thing, and I went first.
Like, I danced around, like, I watched Nitty come home, like, I made, like, Nitty was barring niggas' heads off when I came home. Okay. Nitty was barring niggas' heads off when I came home.
As far as the art, though, you and Chess, as far as the art, you know what I mean?
You're going to say what he say. You're going to say something. You're going to have to
That's why I wasn't trying to talk.
It's going to be Tay-Rock. Nah, I just move right there. It's going to be Tay-Rock versus Tsu Surf. I mean, versus Chess.
No.
But I'm not going to lose the first, though. He's going to have a good first round. You know where it go from there.
You know he's going to lose the first, bro. The only round he's gonna take is gonna be the second, bro.
Hey.
Because he's gonna be like, nah, this little nigga on my ass right now. Like, he's riding. Nah, I'm worried about this. I'm worried about this chess match. I'm tweaking my brain.
Yeah, my bad, Chess. You know.
They got it. My cousin and my second of the
I asked 2 questions for rap.
Nah, he said that could throw your mind off. Nah, you know the chess game, and you know what I'm saying.
Done already. Nigga dead already. Done already. The battle. I'ma just be playing with him, looking at y'all, talking to y'all. Y'all gonna be in the pit. I'm like, I told you, he young. He don't know to say anything. I told you. I told you. That's all on this. Cool. Like listen. Check. As long as he learned from this ass whooping, it don't matter. Geechee ain't get no worse from losing to me. Not better. They put him amongst them, you feel me? I'm gonna make this little nigga immortal.
Yeah, when I see you get on the board, it's gonna be a problem. We're gonna really sit down. I mean,
Make you niggas immortal. Hello?
You gotta write a book on shit to it.
What's going down?
Keep the camera on, man. I don't want this nigga talking about something. You feel me?
Yeah, nah.
That bullshit.
Said niggas move the pieces on, man.
Yeah, man. That nigga's
Chess, man. Surf talking though, man. He talking. He's saying
I'm just look. This is his interview, man.
Yeah, but you know, I was talking about him and you battling and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I know the history on that. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
And like he said, it wasn't no far-fetched thing. You was next. Period. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but fuck all that. Don't worry about this chess man thing.
Yeah, I got you.
This shit is like rap to me, man.
Just like, nah, fuck all that.
That's one over surf. That's the type of way I lose it.
Oh, nah.
Nah, but on the real, niggas know how, you feel me? Like, surf is one of my, you feel me? I really niggas got what they call this shit as far as like, like boys and this shit going next. So I really got, you know? Yeah, you know, so that's just one of them, one of the battle with the ages, my niggas. Like, man, that's it for me. You know what I'm saying? Definitely gonna turn up on that nigga.
Threaten my book with your mission.
What you saying just now?
Yeah, it's on me.
No, yeah, it's on you. But not bad, my bitch.
Let's get a chop in this flavor. That shit's over. You really made me come back to this damn film.
How long you been playing chess? How long you been playing this game? You said what? Oh, I was like that.
I'm a Christian. That's what I should.
Mango.
Is chess giving you more competition than Noo Barzz?
Not so much. I won't say so much. I'm not gonna say that from yet because he's taking a you know what I mean? It's a bit longer.
Yeah.
He better defend it.
Okay.
Not like aggressively. I'm good. I'm on top of the court. I ain't really worried about nothing.
Okay.
But he play good defense.
Okay. After Mozzie, are you already planning your another solo project?
It's already done.
Already done. Wow. So your whole energy, a whole vibe.
Yeah, I tell you, I almost died, bro. A lot of people don't understand what that is. A lot of people don't understand what that is. A lot of people don't understand what that is.
I mean, damn, that's crazy because definitely that seven.
God, I'm trying to do everything I can. Like, speed this up. I speed the life up, man.
Yeah.
Get some takes done.
Damn. Okay, so that's crazy. So you already got something for the fans to roll out and everything like that. So as far as that, is there some features on there already, or is it?
Nah. It's just done, man. Like I gotta place the features.
Okay.
Hey, turn it up for me, Clico.
Why you call the book House in Virginia again?
Just because of the HIV. You know what I mean? House Virginia is an acronym for the HIV acronym.
Okay.
Because they end up like this was my AIDS.
Okay. That's crazy. Okay.
Just beat me, y'all. Just beat me.
You gotta drop that. You gotta. This shit chess, not checkers, you.
It all started with that Florida trip. Couldn't afford a Vic. Man, I barely could afford a Vic. But they heard I moving sorta quick. Told the plug I need more of it. I can't keep running back and forth for shit. So he hit me with a quarter brick. Now I'm sorta lit. Bitches walk around naked snorting shit. And you know I'm feeling fortunate. And the money that I save, I ain't trying to buy no Porsche with it. I'm trying to go the Nipsey Hustle route. You know, buy land, start a business, be a boss and shit. When I was younger, blew 20K on getting the icy. Now I'm older, all I'm thinking, turn 50K to 90.